All right, we've officially had our first snow. It's December 1st. It snowed last night for the first time. Now it's really go time to keep the plants nice and warm in here. I actually had an issue the other day. I ran out of propane in the greenhouse, and it got a little bit of frost damage on one of the sunflowers. Not too bad, but we'll check it out. But other than that, we've got about 5 inches of new snow. It is 36 degrees outside. Not too bad. We'll see how warm it is inside the greenhouse. All right. Got my little helper here today. It's Tuxedo. It's 48 degrees in here. Everything's been going good other than the other day when I ran out of propane. All the plants are okay, except the sunflowers, giant sunflowers. They got a little bit of damage on them. Their leaves. This one did also. So, bummer about that. But the plant still seems to be alive, so I'm hoping it just keeps on going and then it didn't freeze the actual plant. But this froze pretty easily just for one night. But everything else is looking good. So what I'm going to be doing is taking these Shasta daisies. Most of them have all sprouted in the pods. So I'm going to be putting these up on the upper shelf. And then I can free up these 4 heat mats. I want to put these vines back on them. They were doing really well on the heat mats, and then as soon as I pulled them off, they stopped. It's just a little too cold in here for them to grow very much on their own without that heat. So that, and I'm also going to be plugging in the other 4 55-gallon drums. Again, I have the fish aquarium heaters inside these 8 55-gallon drums full of water. And the fish aquarium heaters in there heats that water up and radiates the heat. So these 4 are not plugged in. Now there's snow, I'm going to be plugging these in. And it'll heat this up a lot more in here. At least a few more degrees without having to have the heat on. So that's what I'm going to do. So I just wanted to get another look at these. And most of the seeds have sprouted in each pod, so that's a good sign. Going to be putting them up here, and that's where they'll hang out till they get big enough to transplant into bigger pots. Alright, I've got my trays moved up there, and I've got my flowering vines back on these heat mats, so I can get some more growth out of them before I put them up on the upper shelf. The 4 other drums are plugged in, so these will take a day or so to heat up. So I basically have fish aquarium heaters. Can't really pull it out all the way in these drums to heat up the water, and this gives off the radiant heat, because right now to the touch they're pretty cold. But the other ones that are plugged in are nice and warm to the touch, so that'll add some additional heat in here. Just a quick update. I don't want it to freeze in here again, so that could seriously damage some of the plants. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Yeah.